And y'all better keep my sister's name out your mouth. Thank you.
DDG is about to find out the hard way that Chloe does not play about Halle, because the streets are saying that Chloe is planning revenge on DDG for putting paws on Halle. In case y'all somehow missed the drama that's been going on, DDG has been on a rampage against Halle on social media. He has been trying to paint her like the bad guy and bitter baby mama, accusing her of keeping their son away from him to punish him. But Halle recently flipped the story around when she got a restraining order against DDG, claiming that he allegedly D.V'd her and hurt her badly in front of their son. Well, this seems to be the very last straw for Chloe, and it looks like she's about to pull up on DDG the hard way. Girl, this is about to be a mess, and we're about to see the crazy side of Chloe pop out, so let's get into this drama. Okay, so we've known for a long time that things between DDG and Halle weren't exactly good, but we never thought that it was going to be this bad. In case y'all missed it, Halle recently got a restraining order against DDG, and according to the court documents, things got really toxic and really violent. She revealed that his toxicity and violent streak were the reason that they broke up in December. She wrote, "Our relationship ended in 2024 because of Daryl's temper and lack of respect towards me. There have been numerous incidents of physical even before Halle was born. He often calls me profanities, including the B word. He often called me evil." She also claimed that he was irresponsible toward Halle, saying, "Daryl lacks an understanding of how his actions impact Halle. He is often verbally towards me in front of Halle." On March 7, 2025, Daryl was verbally and physically towards me while holding Halle while visiting my home. He often demands to see Halle when it suits him, yet leaves Halle with his mother while he travels. He will not communicate with me about a proper schedule for Halle. Oh, and y'all know how DDG has been going on and on about how she was playing power games with him and using Halle as a... In March, he tweeted, "Been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This ish sucks."
Or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. Or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not gonna air out her business.
Well, it turns out that he was just trying to cause drama, because when he did have Halle, he didn't even spend time with the baby. Instead, he would pose with the baby for some pictures to fool the internet and then pass off the baby to his mom. Halle says, "Since we broke up, we have had ongoing issues related to Daryl's last minute demands to see Halle without any schedule. He will not commit to any regular visits or schedule for visits. He demands Halle when it is convenient for Daryl only. I never know when I will get Halle back or where he will be. Based on my discussions with him and his mother, I'm aware that Daryl leaves Halle with his mother most of the visits, and his mother cares for Halle. I want Daryl's family to be close with Halle, but I believe Daryl should be present instead of simply leaving Halle with his family for days." Child, this man was out here doing the most, but in reality, he was doing the barest minimum. And baby, if you think it couldn't possibly get any worse, it can. According to Halle, she has to be Halle's major provider because, in addition to being a difficult baby daddy, he also refuses to provide for Halle just to punish her. She wrote, "This has become extremely upsetting to me because Daryl refuses to work with my attorney to set up any schedule. Instead, he is threatening that he will take our son 50% of the time and pay me zero support. It should be noted that he has never paid me child support, and I have never sought child support from him. I have asked him, however, to contribute to Halle's expenses. Only on one occasion has he done so." That's just nasty AF. Imagine being so loud on social media, but in reality, you don't see your kid or even provide for him. But you want to play father of the year on social media and have the world drag your baby mama, who is the only one providing for your child. But wait, there's more. Y'all remember how fans have accused DDG of deliberately trying to sabotage Halle's career? Fans have noticed how he always starts drama right when something big is happening in her career. It's always something negative that paints her in a negative light. Fans warned her about this, but it kind of seemed like she didn't believe us. However, it looks like she finally clocked the tea, because she said as much in the legal documents. She wrote, "On May 5th, 2025, the night of the Met Gala, Daryl started up again online. He went live on his Twitch channel voicing that he was unable to see his son implying that I was keeping Halo from him. He then created a firestorm of media around freeing Halo from me. The timing of his Twitch post was intended to ruin my night, which it did. I could not concentrate or be present at the Met Gala. I was worried about the situation again. Every time this happens, I feel scared, anxious, and worried about Halo's safety as well as my own. I have noticed a pattern of Daryl doing this when I have events related to my career, although I am trying to work hard to provide for our son. And speaking of his jealousy, he went off on her on Mother's Day when there were rumors that she spent the day with Brent Faiyaz in St. Lucia. As someone in the public eye, you think that DDG would know how easy it is for fake news to spread, right? Instead of talking it over like a rational adult, he went in on Halle and dragged her for filth. The text said, "You think you hurt my feelings when you're really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same ish." She replied, "Daryl, are you not tired of me? You make up a new lie on me every day. I'm in St. Lucia having fun with Shermay and Chloe, not with any man out here. I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. I told your mom I was going to be with my sister last week. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you're okay and feel better soon." If you think this couldn't possibly get worse, it does. She accused him of putting his paws on her in front of their child and leaving her with bruises. The legal document said, on January 18, 2025, Daryl called and said he was coming over to get Halo. I let him into my house and asked him politely when he would bring Halo back. I have repeatedly asked Daryl to please set a schedule. He did not want to talk and refused to tell me when he would bring Halo back. The discussion continued as I walked with him outside to assist to put Halo into the car seat. I was buckling the baby into his seat and physically got into the back seat to adjust the car seat. I had left my front door open and was not even fully dressed, as I was not even wearing shoes. Daryl kept repeating, "Get out of my car, B." She continued. Halo was crying. I repeatedly pleaded with him to stop calling me a B. I felt very nervous that he was taking Halo with him and was very agitated. I did not feel safe leaving a baby with him in his state. I also wanted to know when he would bring Halo back. He would not tell me. The next thing I knew, things got physical between us. We fought each other, wrestling and tussling. At one point, Daryl was pulling my hair. He then slammed my face on the steering wheel, causing my tooth to get chipped. I then stopped fighting back as I was in a lot of pain. That was not the only time that he was violent with her. She also said, on March 7, 2025, Halo and I were both sick with RSV at my home. Daryl stopped by to see Halo. I had already warned about our sickness. I made it clear to him that I did not want Halo leaving my home because he was sick. He raised his voice and became verbally towards me, hurling bad names at me. He then saw that the Ring camera was recording. He unplugged the Ring camera, opened the side door, and threw the Ring camera out of my home. I went outside to retrieve the Ring camera. He then locked me out of my house. I went around the back and came into the house through another entrance. I plugged the camera back in and called my family member for help. She continued, when he realized that my family member was on the phone line, he became enraged. Around the same time, I noticed that he also saw the Ring camera was back on, so he smashed the camera. I have this recorded and will bring the recording to the hearing. Daryl then grabbed my phone and hung up on my call to my family member. At some point while he was distracted, I was able to get Halo from him. Daryl then ran out of the house with my phone. I followed, begging to please give me my phone back. He got into his car and closed the door on me while I was holding Halo. Daryl then drove off and threw my phone out the window and yelled, "Go get it, B." This is a hot mess, and DDG's mom threw shade at Halle, saying, "I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long." Well, y'all want to know who is not enjoying this? Chloe. If there is one thing we know about Chloe and Halle, it's that they are insanely protective of each other. It also probably doesn't help that Chloe dislikes DDG a lot. For example, when we find out about DDG had been texting his ex, Ruby Rose, behind Halle's back, Chloe threw some major shade at him, talking about how much she hates cheaters.
No matter how bad of a bitch you are, sometimes we'll cheat.
What do you think? Is it immaturity? Is it scared?
Yeah, it's not a you thing. It's a them thing.
Oh, every time.
And like anytime I find out somebody cheats, I move on. And they don't believe me, I'll tell them in the beginning. I'm like, you know, we're imperfect humans, but you cheat on me, I'm out. And they don't believe me till their number's blocked.
It kind of seemed like she agreed with fans who believed that Halle needed to dump DDG because the disrespect was just so insane. In response to this, DDG went live with his friends where they made fun of Chloe, especially her album In Pieces, which only sold 10,000 copies in the first week and peaked at number 119 on the Billboard Hot 100.
What up? Is your girl's sister single? I don't know, actually. You think you could put me on?
You got the riz, man. You got the juice, man. You got the motion, bro. That's all on you. You don't need me.
But bro, you're in a different stratosphere than me.
You said what?
You're in a different stratosphere than me. Like, I need you to put me on.
Everybody knows Gideon is, man. Quit playing with yourself, man. We in the
Oh,
same stratosphere.
Stop gatekeeping.
I ain't gatekeeping nothing.
Like her album flopped, so she's probably sad right now. I just want to like hit her up and be like, hey, it's all good. You know, we all have flops out there. Like, I want to console her, you know?
Tripping.
That was super disrespectful to not only Chloe, but also Halle. And honestly, it's not surprising that Chloe doesn't really like him that much. And now that there's proof of DDG putting hands on her sister, it's bets off. Well, fans are now speculating that Chloe might be in on this whole revenge plan with Halle. In her filing, Halle made it clear that she had family who would watch Halo and support her during this tough time. Chloe is obviously number one on the list, given how close she is to Halle. And honestly, despite her sweet girl persona, everyone knows that she can be a little cray-cray. So DDG might want to sleep with one eye open because everyone knows that Chloe does not play about Halle or Halo. Word on the streets is that the D.V'd was the last straw for Chloe, because word on the streets is that she is done with DDG's BS and she is allegedly helping Halle prepare for a custody battle. Child, this is crazy, but do y'all think Chloe is doing the right thing here, or does she need to stay out of it and let Halle and DDG sort out their issues? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.